How's it going, everybody? Combo here. Today we got 5 quick tips with the skewer. I'm not going to waste your time in the intro. Let's get right into it. Starting out with tip number 1, we have something very basic but extremely useful when using the skewer. So as we all know, after you shoot a shot and switch weapons, there is a brief delay where you cannot fire, and a lot of the time this can be the difference between winning and losing a gunfight. So what you can do rather than switch weapons is actually drop the skewer on the ground immediately after firing. So let's say we miss a shot on this target right here. If we drop it, as you can see right here, I'm immediately firing my weapon, and it makes it much easier to make that follow-up kill. This may not seem like much, but if you practice it in gameplay, this can save your life a lot more than you would initially think. Moving on to number 2, we have a very useful technique when using the grapple hook as well as the skewer. So as we all know, from further ranges, especially with the skewer, it can be kind of tough to hit targets because of that travel time. What you can actually do to mitigate this is targets that are just out of that range where you feel comfortable, actually grappling into them will obviously slow down their target's movement, bring you right into their face, and allow you to pretty much dome them every time. So as you can see right here, if we grapple hook this target, boom, right before I get to him, I shoot my shot. Now it's important to note, if you wait too long, it is going to automatically melee him. So this target right here, if I wait too long, I am going to melee him. But most of the time, as I said, if you get close enough in their face, keep that reticle on them, you can basically guarantee a kill every single time when using the grapple hook. Next up at number 3, this one kind of builds off of number 1 as it also involves dropping a weapon. So typically with the stalker rifle, for example, if it's a precision weapon, you're in somebody's face, you're likely to miss more shots. Typically it's going to be 2 shots to the body than a melee to kill. As you can see right here, if we shoot him once in melee, he will not die. What we can do to actually prevent this, however, is by shooting that first shot and dropping our weapon, switching over to the skewer, which will be instantaneous, we can melee them with the skewer and allow that to kill. So the same thing I'm going to do, I'm going to walk up to this target, and I'm actually going to shoot, drop this weapon, and then melee them with the skewer. The nice thing about this too is we have another target here behind us, is I'm going to shoot him, melee him with the skewer, and I'm already going to have my skewer out, which will allow for some pretty easy double kills. So I'm going to do exactly what I just said right there. I'm going to shoot, drop melee, so boom, boom, boom. As you can see right there, it's the exact same speed. You already have our skewer out, and that's going to allow for some really cool double kills in a lot of cases. Moving on to tip number 4, this one actually deals with a pretty unique thing you can do with people with overshields. So as you all know, people with overshields tend to get a bit overconfident, and we can actually shut that down. By using the skewer and a nice little melee, we can actually kill somebody in overshield pretty much immediately. So this guy right in front of me, boom, boom. As you can see right there, a skewer melee is going to take him out with no problem at all. Very strong and very helpful in a lot of situations. And finally, last but not least, we have something very interesting you can do with vehicle interactions. So I'll say from the start, mongooses, things like banshees and wasps, anything flying like that will die in one shot. Things like ghosts and brute choppers will indeed take 2. You may think it takes 2 to kill a warthog, but this is actually not true. For example, if we shoot it right on top of the engine right here, it will actually kill it in one shot. So boom, as you can see right there, that's going to put it into its self-destruct mode, and I'll actually show you a clip afterwards of me shooting it in the side, and you'll notice it will not kill it. So as stated before, as you can see right here, if I shoot it right on the side, it will not die in one hit, and will not enter self-destruct mode. So make sure you shoot it right on top of that engine for that insta-kill on the warthog. Anyways everyone, that just about does it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you learned something new, be sure to let me know in the comments what you learned, or if you felt like I missed anything, you can also let me know that below. If you thought the video was garbage and it was all clickbaity and you didn't actually learn anything useful, that's okay as well. Hopefully I do better on the next one, but I don't really care about your opinion. Just kidding, leave a dislike, I can't see it. Ha. Anyways everyone, this has been Combo. Thanks for watching, stay home, stay safe, and yeah, peace out everybody, later.